Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I am not improving. Week 4, 9 points, and then last week, 9 points again. It's not looking good. I'm still looking to get back to what I had in week 2, where I had 13 correct, but it is looking iffy right now. So you can see, we'll run through the week 5s real quick. First game, I got wrong. Thought the Buccaneers were going to win. They lost their second game of the year to the Bears.
The Bears. The Bears.
Tom Brady apparently forgot what down it was, which is unfortunate, but good, because Bucs are definitely one of the teams that I don't want to have a great record. I'd rather the Bears have a better record than the Bucs, being a Packers fan. Yeah, but I got that wrong. And so did 85% of people. Next one, I went with the majority, saying the Falcons at home. They lost. Panthers got their third win of the year. After that, Ravens I got right. And then the big one, honestly not like a massive surprise, because I've known, and I've said this from the beginning, the Raiders are good. But I think they're looking really good, so I got to go with the Raiders right there. They were 2-2 going into the game, though, and they beat the Chiefs. They went into Arrowhead, and they beat the Chiefs. Very impressive performance. 3% of people got that right. That slightly changes my thinking about the Chiefs, but not completely, because they're still really good. Yeah, they're still really good. But I don't know if my same stance as before, saying like I am never going to pick against them. I don't know if that still stands. But for now, we're going to say it does. Next 4 I got right. Rams over Washington, Cardinals over Jets, Steelers over Eagles, and Texans over Jags. And then probably the surprise of the week, 43 points put up on the Niners by the Dolphins. That was crazy. I didn't really watch the game, but I looked at the score probably around the second quarter or something, and then I went back and checked again, and it was like the game was basically over. It had 10 seconds left, and I saw the score. I was not expecting that. I'll say that much. Not expecting it. So that's definitely the surprise of the week. Browns won a good game against the Colts. Cowboys beat the Giants. Seahawks over the Vikings, and Saints over the Chargers. And then last game of the week, that one was a bit surprising as well, just because of how lopsided it was. Bills lost to the Titans. But yeah, that was last week's games. I think it was 9-5. Yeah, 9-5. So 9 isn't good, but 5 incorrect choices isn't awful. But that brings us to this week, week 6. Packers are back from the bye week, and they are playing, and they are in a good one. So we'll see how that goes. Starting with the first game, though, we got the Falcons and the Vikings. I am waiting for a time to pick the Falcons to win, because I don't think they're going to go 0-16. I don't think any team is going to go winless. But I don't think this is when they're winning. I think the Vikings have looked good-ish enough. And even though they lost a heartbreaker, which I was pissed about that one, because I wanted them to win. I wanted the Seahawks to lose. They obviously show that they're a good team that can, play with some of the better teams. Not so much with the Packers, but they did with the Seahawks. So I'm going to pick the Vikings at home over the 0-5 Falcons, soon to be 0-6, or 1-5 if I get it wrong somehow. Next game, Bears at the Panthers. I'm going with the Bears here, I think is what I want to do. The Panthers, I feel like they don't have it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they don't have it. Bears looked decent enough against the Bucs. And the Panthers, just, again, there's something off about the team. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but Bears have been playing well, and they've been playing well enough to beat some good teams. So I'm picking the Bears on the road there, but I could be totally wrong, as with all of these picks. Number 3, Bengals and Colts. That's a pretty obvious one. Colts are doing well, even though they just lost a good game. Bengals are not good. They need an offensive line. They should focus on that. That should be their top priority. Next game. This should be a good game, hopefully, but I feel like there's a good chance it might be lopsided in the way of the Steelers, who I'm picking. Browns have been really good. They've been really good on offense, but the Steelers are crazy good on defense, and they're at home, and I don't really see a way I can pick against them in this one, but go Browns. After that, we got the Broncos at the Patriots, another easy pick. I don't know if Cam is going to be back. I think I saw something saying that he's back practicing with the team, but even if he's not back, I think the Patriots still got that one. After that, Lions and Jags. This is close. This might be second place for the worst game of the week. First place is a little bit further down. In this one, I got to go with the Lions. They've looked decent, as they pretty much always do. And the Jags just haven't looked decent. They look good the first week, but haven't seen anything since then, so got to go with the Lions there. But honestly, most of these, except for like the Colts and the Bengals, most of these could go either way. Most of these are kind of toss-ups so far. Next one, Texans Titans. I don't see the Texans winning. I really don't. And that brings us to the worst game of the week, without a doubt. The 1-4 Washington football team versus the 0-5 New York Giants. I'm going with the Giants here because of the quarterback stuff going on in Washington. I feel like they don't have like their guy. Obviously, Daniel Jones with the Giants, he's their guy. They know he's the quarterback. Washington, they don't really have a confirmed, this is our guy, like a lot of teams do, and some teams don't, and they're one of the teams that don't. Feel like that's going to affect them. And while they do have, some good players on defense, I think the Giants get their first win here, but I could be wrong. Next one, I will be extremely surprised and maybe a little upset if I get this one wrong, picking the Ravens. Not sure how they could lose that one. Yeah, we're just going to move on. Next one, I am so surprised at how lopsided the vote is. I think if I hover, it gives me a percentage, 97.72%. That's kind of crazy, but it makes sense because the Dolphins just put up 42 or 43 on the Niners last week. Jets don't have a win. There are 0 wins at MetLife Stadium for New York teams. That's, or just for New York teams, except the Bills. Ignore what I'm saying. The Jets and the Giants suck, is what I'm trying to get across. Dolphins are winning this one, easy pick. Next one, also an easy pick, Packers over the Bucks. They're just better, and obviously I'm going to pick the Packers, but they've been playing better, and Buccaneers have slipped twice. That brings us to the next one, which hopefully will be a good game, but with the way things are going for these two teams, I don't think it will be. I think the Rams got this one easily. And then probably the game of the week is going to be the Chiefs and the Bills on Monday, but not Monday Night Football. Here, I got to go with the Chiefs. The Bills are really good. The Chiefs are really good. They both just got their first loss of the year. I got to go with the Chiefs, though. I think the same thing that I was saying last week still applies. I can't really pick against them. Kind of right now, I feel like any losses that they have, unless they just completely sucked through the entire game, any losses they have are kind of taken as a fluke because they're just so good. So I got to go with the Chiefs there. And then the last game of the week is the Cardinals and the Cowboys. I got to go with the Cardinals here. I don't think the Cowboys will be able to play a full game without Dak and keep up with a team that is decent in the Cardinals, in one of, if not the best division in football. So that's my pick there. And then the score, Cardinals, Cowboys, I'm just going to type some random numbers, 3-4 and 2-1. That's a 3. 2-2, whatever, I don't care. Those are my picks. Run through them one more time as always. Winners are Vikings, Bears, Colts, Steelers, Patriots, Lions, Titans, Giants, Ravens, Dolphins, Packers, Rams, Chiefs, Cardinals. Quite a few road teams at the end there, 4 in a row. But those are going to be my 14 picks for this week. Hopefully I get more than 9 right. If I don't, I'll be a little upset. And if it continues, I'll be a lot more upset. So hoping for more than 9. But we'll see how it goes. As always, let me know. What are your picks down in the comments? What do you like? What do you don't like from what I did? And that'll be it until next week. I also do want to mention, I'm sorry for not streaming this past weekend. I had quite a few things going on. I am hoping, I'll say, to stream this coming weekend. So if you want to see that, follow my Instagram, jam21yt. I usually will post some sort of update or like, hey, I'm streaming later today or whatever on there. And then also just YouTube post notifications, have those on so you know when I go live. But that is going to be it for this week's predictions. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe as always, and I'll see you next time.